Hello everyone, this is Angela of EnergyGlobal1.com. Today I'm coming to you to talk about MS, also known as multiple sclerosis. Many of you have heard that yes, I do have MS, and I've had it for quite a bit of years, say over 20 years actually. And what I want to do today is help people who have been newly diagnosed with MS, or maybe even people who have had MS for several years for now. Let me start off with when I first was diagnosed with MS, it was kind of challenging for me. I didn't know I had it. I knew something was wrong, but I didn't know what it was. So I visited several different doctors trying to find out what is wrong with me. Because what happened first was I went to Kings Island, hit my head on the beast, you know, that bumpy old ride, the beast. And I ended up getting a black eye. Okay, no big deal still, right? But then I started losing my balance like within a couple of weeks. And I'm like, why am I losing my balance? All because of that? So I went to my family doctor and they're like, wow, you know, I don't know what's wrong. Let's run some tests. So we ran the EEG or whatever they're called. And many other different ones where they're putting all these tubes on you and what. So trying to figure out, hey, what's wrong? Can't find out what's wrong. So then they say, well, let's send you to a specialist. Let me also mention, before I even did that, I went to an eye doctor thinking, you know, hey, something's wrong with my eyes. And then they sent me to a specialist, went to eye specialist, you're good, there's nothing wrong that we see here. So then I went to my family doctor. Then he sent me to after all those tests, he sent me to a neurologist. And the neurologist ran tests as well. I told them what was going on because, you know, I'm losing my balance. The reason why I went to the eye doctor was because I was having double vision. So I went to them, they said, well, they didn't know why, maybe something was just going on, I don't know. So then went to the neurologist, told them all of that, and they said, okay, well, let's run all these tests. Long story short, guess what? They diagnosed me with MS. I'm like, what? No way. There's no way. It's not possible. So I went and got a second opinion from another neurologist, and guess what? They said, yeah, they're right. You have MS. So I'm not happy right now because this is what Angela's thinking. I exercise 6 to 7 days a week. I eat healthy. I don't eat fried foods. I don't drink tons of liquor. I take vitamins. There's no way that I have this illness. It's not possible. But I ended up finding out, yes, I do have it. So I go back to the first neurologist because he was really good and I liked him. I felt comfortable with him. So I said, okay, what's the next step now that we know that this is a fact that I do have it? He said we can start you on a program immediately to help it slow the illness down. It won't take it away, but it'll slow it down. So I'm like, okay, that's fine. Let's do that because I don't want it to get worse. These problems that I have had already are more than enough for me. I had the limping, and as I said, I had the double vision. I was losing my balance. I had all of that. I even had tremors, you know, so that means like where your hand is shaking like this. I had it all going on in this time span that I had all that testing. So I'm like, okay, let's just get started. So I started with some medicine, which was Avonex. Avonex was once a week. It's an injection, and it was once a week. That was perfect for me. If I have to take any type of needle shots, whatever, once a week will work for me. I didn't have to go to the doctor's office. So I started out with that, and the biggest problem with that, the needle was just too long. Needle was like this long, this long. And what happened was it was starting to take me too long to give myself the shot. So I said, well, okay, that's not going to work because I went from 15 minutes the first day, then I went to 30 minutes the next day, and then I went to 45 minutes to an hour just to take this shot. It was taking too long. So I went back to the doctor and I said, okay, maybe this isn't a good idea because it's taking me too long. I have fear, false evidence appearing real, that this is going to hurt extremely bad and I can't handle it because the needle had to go into the muscle, so it had to be really long. So they said, okay, well, there's another needle that's a lot smaller and you take it every other day. So I said, okay, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, that'll work for me. And that one was called beta seron. So I said, okay, I'll do that. Now you will get flu-like symptoms. And I said, okay, yeah, but the needle's smaller, I'll do that. So I was doing that, you know, 10, 15 minutes to take the shot, no big deal. Because of the false evidence appearing real, even though the needle was smaller, I still don't like giving myself shots. So that took a little bit of time, but still, no worries. But my problem was I did get the flu-like symptoms. So with me, I was chattering and all wrapped up in a blanket for hours afterwards. And remember, this is an every other day shot. So I go through this for the most of the night. I'm okay the next day. And now it's time to take the shot and go through all this again. So anytime after the shot, I'm miserable the rest of the night. So, okay, we do that for 30 days. That's not going to work for me. It's too much of an inconvenience. So the third one was Copaxone. Copaxone is what I take today. Still, they've changed the name several times, but Copaxone. Copaxone. Why didn't I go to that one in the first place? Because the needle's small, just like the Betel Serum, which was the every other day one. Was because Copaxone is every day. That's an inconvenience. I'm already inconvenienced by having this illness that I don't want. But I said, okay, it's every day, needle small, symptoms are very minimum to none. So I said, okay, we'll do that. And that's what I did. I did that, like I said then, and I've been doing it till today. And I'll do it until they find a cure, which I believe in my heart we will get there very soon. That's why I do the MS walk. That's why I donate monthly on money to help. And I feel in my mind that they'll find a cure soon. And when they do, I am off with this medicine. And I do not have MS anymore. So I'm going to show you. This is how it comes. This is the Copaxone, which now it is called glatiramer acetate. And it's 25 mg. So what I do is I get a 3-month supply. They come in boxes. And it's for 3 months, and I don't have to worry about, ordering it and all that good stuff. And they remind me it's time to get it again. So just open it. This is nice and easy and quick. It's just an inconvenience because who wants to get them shots every day? Nobody. And as I told you, the needle is smaller, and I'll show you that. See, as you can see, a lot smaller. Can you see that? Yeah, look at that. A lot smaller. So all I do is pick a spot. Well, actually, they tell you what spots to do. So you can do your arms, you can do your thighs, you can do your head or your bum, your stomach area. So they give you a list of areas to do, and you have to alternate on a daily basis. Because remember, this one is daily, so you can never do the same spot the next day. So if I do it here today, tomorrow I need to pick a different spot. So these are cotton pads. Well, not cotton pads, I'm sorry. They're like alcohol pads. And then, so you cleanse that area, wait a couple minutes so it doesn't sting, and then you'll go ahead and do this. And then you're done. I'm sharing this with you today because I really want you to pass this on. So please like and subscribe, but pass this information on to anyone that you know that has been newly diagnosed or even who has had MS for quite some time. I want to uplift you. I've had it over 20-some years, and I've gone through different stages. Since I've been on my medication, I have been good. I get my MRIs every 3 or 4 years, which tell me, hey, Angela, your MS has not gotten any worse. And I contribute that to the medicine that I've been taking, the Glatiramer now. I've been taking this, and it's been helping me to have my MS to not progress. So keep the faith that eventually it'll come up with a cure and it'll be better. But until then, be the best that you possibly can be. Eat as healthy as you possibly can. Exercise. Exercise is the most important thing. And there's different levels of MS, so if it's to where you can't really walk or exercise in a great, the great intensity that you used to be, at least try to move your body. If it's nothing else but you just sitting up and trying to move your arms a little bit, do whatever you possibly can, because that only helps you to slow that process down. And that's what we want to do until they find that cure. I can't say that any more. If you could please, I know what I wanted to say. Make sure that you subscribe, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk here soon and make another video talking about how hard it was for me to get pregnant with having MS. Because there's people who say, well, can I still get pregnant even though I've been diagnosed with MS? Yes, you can. Of course, talk to your doctors, but I'm speaking in regards to me. I was able to still get pregnant. I wanted to have a baby, but I wanted to be safe and healthy, and I didn't want my MS to get worse. So those were all concerns of mine. But subscribe so you can see and hear the things that I went through to make that happen. Thank you so much. Hello everyone. This is Angela, EnergyGlobal1.com. Today we're going to talk about living with MS. Not a fun thing, but it has to be done, right? So at the beginning, I was going through all of those issues with the numbness, the double vision, and the tremors, and the headaches, really bad headaches. So I was missing some work here and there. And then I had the frustration mentally with going through all of this different stuff. I was battling with myself because I didn't understand, why do I have to have this, and how do I get rid of it, and I can't, right? So they have a society that helps you with this. When I say help you with this, there's people that you can talk to that can help you deal with what your issue is a little bit better. So I always suggest and tell everyone that if you're newly diagnosed, or even if you've had it for a while and you're still going through some issues, call the society, talk to them, and get the help that can help make things much easier. So it's nationalmssociety.org. Definitely take advantage of it because it does help. I waited about a year before I took advantage of it, and it helped me then. Even though I waited so long, it helped me then. And they have so many programs, like they have exercise programs, they have yoga, they have luncheons. I mean, there's so much, and it makes you have a better understanding of what you're going through. And they also talk about the different advancements they have made in the medicine area that makes you feel better too, knowing that, hey, there's going to be a cure here soon. When I was first diagnosed with MS, they were talking about the pill, and which I never took advantage of that, and I still do not take advantage of it. And some people will want to do that because it's easier for them. The Copaxone I told you about in the previous video works for me, so my doctor suggested that I stay with it because I'm not getting any worse. I'm staying the same as of my last MRI. So we don't want to do anything wrong, and then we want to just keep this the way it is until they find a cure, and I will be so happy. So with that, I'm not going to keep you much longer. I just want you all to like and subscribe. Please share this video with anyone that is newly diagnosed or has even had MS for a while, but they're struggling with some issues or just don't know which route to go. Please share this with them, because that's why I'm here. I want to help make things a little bit easier for you. And with that, I'll talk to you soon. Make sure that you subscribe, because I'm going to talk about the vitamins and things that I take, and then we'll talk about the pregnancy and the things that I had to do, or even if I was going to try to get pregnant. Very good episode. You don't want to miss it. Thanks so much, you all, and we will see you soon. So hey everybody, this is Angela, and I told you all I would talk about being diagnosed with MS and deciding and thinking about having a baby. And I was kind of nervous about it. My husband and I talked about it, and we were unsure, so we prayed about it, and we talked about it again and prayed some more because we were unsure. Because the main reason was, because I had an illness, a lifelong illness. But even bigger than that, I was taking so many different medicines, and we didn't want that to affect the baby possibility, because as I had told you all before, I took a shot every day. So that has different types of ingredients in it and all that good stuff, chemicals maybe. But it's made up of a whole bunch of different things to help your MS from not getting worse as fast as it possibly could. So with that, I didn't want to pass those things on to the baby. So it was the medicine, the shot medicine, and then there was different medicines that I was taking on a daily basis, strong medicine, because I stopped working. I was having so much pain. I was having bad headaches all the time and all those different things. So I had to have the medicine for daily living, and it was high potent medicine, in fact, and I didn't want to pass that on to the baby as well. So we had to talk about those things. And with that, I prayed again, and I said, okay, God, I'm going to do this. But what did that mean? That meant Angela's coming off all medicine. I do not suggest this for anyone else. This is a choice that I made, and then my husband and I made, but I made primarily. I prayed about it, and then gave it time and thought about it for months before I made a decision to do anything or try to do anything. And I do not suggest that you do what I did. You talk to your doctor and you do what's best for you. But for me, my husband and I, we wanted to do this, and we prayed about it again. I cannot say that enough because that was so important. So we prayed about it, and I went off the medicine. And remember, you're pregnant for a while. It's like 10 whole months. And not only that, we're not even talking about being pregnant yet. We're talking about getting there, right? So I had to get pregnant. So that's even more time of not being on the medicine. So I did it. I went off cold turkey. And so we tried, and guess what? Bam! I got pregnated. But I didn't share this with many people. I got pregnated. Oh, let me tell you. No. I did tell some of my friends that I was going to go ahead and do this, and they were really nervous for me because they said, well, if you go off your medicine, things could happen. Your illness can get worse quicker because that's what the medicine is for. And they're right. So that's why I said, don't do what I did. But I'm sharing with you my experience. And so I said, yeah, I know, but God will take care of us. My husband and I want to do this and we'll be fine. So I did it. And they're like, I love you. I want you more. I'll be happy if you had a baby and everything, but we love you. We want you around. We don't want anything to happen to you. And I get it. I got it. And I'm so much glad that they loved me and all of that. So I did it. And I got pregnated, as I stated, and no medicine. Oh, but God is so awesome because during that whole entire time that I was pregnant, I felt great. I didn't have any more symptoms. I told you, I had the tremors. I was losing balance in my legs, all those, and the headaches. Oh my gosh, no one should ever experience headaches like that. But I had them before this. So off of all these meds, being pregnant, I was fabulous. So I went throughout the pregnancy, went to the doctor on my 7th, let me see, what was it? No, it was the 12th week of being pregnated. And I went in, they go in to make sure, you go in to make sure everything is good and everything. It wasn't. Well, up until this point, you got this big gap before you go back to the doctor again, and then they check the heartbeat and all of that good stuff to make sure everything's good. I'm at 12 weeks. This is when you tell everybody, yay, guess what? I'm pregnated. And all of that, right? I go to the doctor and he says, he's doing an ultrasound, mind you, for the heartbeat. We need to hear a heartbeat. So he's doing an ultrasound. No heartbeat. And then he tries again in different spots. No heartbeat. And then he tries again in some more spots. No heartbeat. And he was a fabulous doctor. So there's no heartbeat. So he immediately says, okay, well, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. There's no heartbeat there. There's no baby. I mean, there's a baby, but there's no heartbeat. So that means the baby's not alive anymore. So they immediately schedule an appointment for the baby to be removed because there's no baby anymore. I made it all that time. I was just there like probably at 8 weeks. Everything was good. I go back at 12 weeks. No baby. So we did all of that, and then my husband and I said, well, okay, maybe it wasn't meant for us to have the baby. Maybe that's why this happened. You got to think about the positives. You can't rely or just talk about the negatives, talk about the positives, So it's a bigger picture sometimes. So that's what we said, okay, it wasn't meant to be. But we weren't going to give up. We said, we'll go ahead and try, one more time, right? So we prayed again to make sure, God, maybe that was just a fluke. Something happened, right? Because she was on all those medicines. She quit, but maybe they weren't all out of her system. And then maybe that made it difficult for the baby. I don't know. And so we tried again. And we tried, and we tried, and we tried, and we tried. Shall I go on? So we tried for, I don't know, maybe a whole 8 months, maybe. Nothing, not a zip. So I go back to the doctor. I'm like, you know what? God said no, it's not meant to be. So therefore, I'm going to go ahead and get on birth control because we decided there's no babies happening. So let's just do that. And I go in, and you know, when you go into the doctor, they always make you go to the restroom and what, so they can test your urine and what good stuff. And they tested it, and oh my gosh, what do you think? What do you think? What do you think? They said, you are pregnated. Oh, are you serious? Oh my gosh. I was coming in here to make sure that I didn't get pregnant because I didn't think I could possibly, but I just wanted to, you know. And mind you, I was still not on the medicine. This is even longer. I was not on the medicine. So then he said, yes, they tested it like, oh my gosh, you're even more stronger now than you were the first time that you came in. So we're like, yay! So we get started. He said, I'm going to start you on some medicine to make sure that you do not lose this baby. So he started me on the medicine, and I had to do that in the entire term to make sure that I kept the baby. And praise God, bless God, you all. I kept the baby. I had the baby. No problems. Everything was perfect. And we were happy. My husband and I were extremely happy. So I wanted to share that with you all. So if you're thinking about it while you have MS, talk to your doctor, work that stuff out. And if he or she says it's fine, then do your thing. But you can get pregnant while you have MS. Oh. Let me share this. I also breastfed. So that's another thing. You think, oh, well, with MS, you know, can I do that? I did start back on my medicine. So I breastfed and I took medicine. So for me, it was fine. But again, you talk to your doctor. You guys work out a program. But for Angela, this worked for her. And she had great success. And my daughter now, and you all see her from time to time in some of the videos that I do, at least putting her hand in there. And well, I guess, in fact, on some of the trips, on some of the YouTube videos that I've done, she's in there. So my daughter's 11 years old now, healthy, vibrant, and a true blessing. So I wanted to share that all with you. I wanted to share that with you all. Have a fabulous day, and thanks for listening. Oh, make sure that you do please subscribe and give a thumbs up. Okay, I love my what? Thumbs up. And do subscribe because I do have some more videos that are coming up that I believe that you all will enjoy. And again, as I always say, please make sure to share with someone else where it possibly can help them. It may not be for you, but it may be for them. And you will have did your good deed for the day. How do you like that? Yeah, that's a good thing. That's an easy good deed, right? Just share. All righty then. I'll talk to you soon. Have a great one. Hey everybody, it's Angela for Energy Global 1. And today I'm going to talk to you about the vitamins, many different vitamins that I started taking many years after I was diagnosed with MS. I should have started sooner, I believe, but I didn't for various reasons. And I'm going to share those with you, and I believe that they have helped me to keep things from progressing as fast as they possibly could have. In addition to the medicine, of course, that's first and foremost, but then the vitamins only contributed to that factor. So one of the vitamins that I take is 3 different vitamins, but the box, it shows you what it's called. It's by Nutritious, and it's called Double X. They are the best vitamins ever. So it comes in a cartridge, or what should I call this? In a thing like this. And it has 3 different vitamins. You take each one of them twice a day, or some people once a day. They take the 3 and it works for them. So everybody's different. And they look like this when you get them. So they're really, really protected when you get them. So all you do is cut them, and then it fills with air to open up, and then you go ahead and pour them in that little thing that I just showed you. And they're very easy to swallow, not very big vitamins at all. Can you see that? It's kind of the way I'm holding it, but you can see that it's not that thick. So that one is the phytonutrient. And then there's a multivitamin that you take. And then there is a, well, that was a multimineral, I'm sorry. And then you have the multivitamin. Good vitamins. They cover all three of those areas. And there's vitamin B in it, vitamin B6. I mean, there's so many nutrients in there. Please make sure you give me a thumbs up because we're talking about really good information. And I would like for you all to subscribe because we're going to talk about more things here in the future and you don't want to miss out. So then I also take a vitamin B tablet once a day. It's daily. And it's just, it gives you so much energy. And then also, everyone needs an omega. So I take the omega. And then I also take, the double X has vitamin D in it, but it's a very minimum amount, so I add to it with additional vitamin D because we all need that, especially people of color. And then I do take fiber. Fiber is very important to us all, and unfortunately it's hard to get all the fiber that we need on a daily basis. And then we have, last but not least, I do twist tubes. As you can see, it's fruits and vegetables, which unfortunately I must say I do not get enough fruits and vegetables. So all you do is take this and put it in 16-ounce water, and then you're done. You have your fruits and vegetables for the day. And it's a good flavor too. This one is mango citrus. And there is another flavor too, but this is the one that I get. So there's options. Now, Nutritious, I do have a website for that if you want to go and purchase these different items because you want to start some type of program of different vitamins. Amway.com. I'm sure many of you are familiar with Amway. I'm not trying to sell you them here, but I'm giving you an option and a place to go. Amway.com/Energy Global 1. You know what I always mention. So definitely go take a look, see what it offers, the different vitamins available to you. You may want to try some different ones that they have there. And the great thing about it is 6-month guarantee on everything. So it's fabulous. It's an option. But again, back to the vitamins. To me, I believe that it has helped me have better success with my MS, in addition to the exercising and the meditating and reaching up to my higher power. You know, all of those things contribute to success. So this is just what has worked for me. I'm sharing them with you all because I want to maybe give you some tips if you don't know which direction to go. It's up to you what you do, but if I put it in front of you, you can either take it or not. But please pass this on to anyone that you know that may have been newly diagnosed or has even been diagnosed for a while and they're just confused as to which direction to go. And then I always talk about the national, which it's up here, nationalmssociety.org. Take advantage of that. That organization offers so many opportunities for us all who have been diagnosed with MS to make our lives a little bit easier until that cure comes along. So if you will, please give me a thumbs up and then subscribe because I'll be talking about so much more. And hey, I'm thinking about a 31-day challenge on in order for you to find out, you have to subscribe. Okay, thumbs up. Remember, I'll talk to you all soon. Bye.
Everything is awesome. Everything is cool when you're part of a team.
Hey everybody, it's Angela. Please like and subscribe. You know I like my thumbs up. So today we're going to do this wonderful smoothie. It's good for you, full of nutrients. I was told that I needed to have more green vegetables, so that's why I'm using kale greens. And this is what the bag looks like. You see that? Kale greens, K-A-L-E, kale greens. So that's why I'm using kale greens for mine. I'm using frozen strawberries. Then we have carrots, Old Faithful carrots. You know, those are like super good for you. And then I'm using Granny's apples, which some people think these are a little bit too sour for them. So in that case, you would use your red apples. But for me, it works. I like sour. I like lemons. I like all things sour. So then we have the non-fat, or a plain yogurt. So we're doing that, non-fat. And then we're doing the organic honey. And then these are to add sweetness to it because we're not using sugar. And then here is the vanilla extract. And then of course we need our fat-free milk. I need fat-free milk because that's what I prefer. But you can use 1%, 2%, whatever works best for you. So with that, I am doing about 1.5 cups of milk in the blender. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Then we're going to go ahead and put in this yogurt. I do 2 big tablespoons. And then I'm going to do another one just like that. That looks even bigger, doesn't it? It doesn't really matter too much on being specific. So we do that. Honey, I love honey. So I do about, let's see if we can make this be fast. So I do 2 tablespoons of that as well. Let's see. So we'll do 2 of those. They take a while to pour in there, of course. Okay, so we'll do 2 of those. Yeah, actually, we'll do 3. I really like honey. So you can do 2 if you want to, but I'm going to do 3. Because I really, really, really like honey. And it's just like really good for you. I'm just dipping the spoon in there to get more of the honey off of it because it's kind of sticking to the spoon. Yeah. So that's what we're doing. Okay, next we're going to do the vanilla extract. I'm trying to be all smooth and look, get this off with this other hand. Look at that. Do 2 things at once. So with that, I'm going to put it in the spoon. So I'm doing 2 of the vanilla extract as well. So that's 1 and then 2. See, that works for me. Now it depends. You will flavor this to the way that you like it, but that works for me. Okay, so now we have yogurt, we have honey, we have milk. It's all in there. So now what are we gonna do? Kale greens, yum! So we throw that in there, right? Throw that all in there. And then we're gonna throw all the apples in there. And then we're gonna do our carrots next. Now this is a lot, so sometimes you may have to not cut as many carrots or apples or strawberries. It just depends on how large your blender is. So you cut the size of your blender. Because I used about 2.5 carrots, and then I used about 20 strawberries, and then I used 2 apples that I cut up. And then the kale, you saw that was about 2 handfuls. So this is a handful, and I used 2 of these, of the kale greens. So, got all that? Good stuff. So now everything is in here. I am going to get us started. Well, I have to put the top on right first. There we go, I did it! Let's see if I can move this back some. There, you can see that so much better now. Let's move everything out your way. Doesn't that look good? That looks really nice, doesn't it? Okay, so now we're gonna start. Ready? I'm making sure I don't forget anything. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3, let's go! What I do is, once I do all of this, just to make it taste a little bit better to me, I put Cool Whip on top of it and mix it in there a little bit. So yeah, maybe Cool Whip not so 100% good for you, but it's good. Okay. Okay, so that's it really. I'm not going to keep you any longer. I hope you try it. Comment below and let me know if you did, what you thought. Did you add some different things to it? Did you twist it up a little bit? Let me know. Comment below. But please, please, please subscribe because I'll have a whole bunch of more good things coming up real soon. Subscribe and, as usual, give me a thumbs up. Love you all, and I look forward to your comments. And come back soon then, okay? So hey everybody, it's Angela. I'm so glad to be back with you all this week to talk about the affirmation and the quote that's going to inspire you throughout this entire week. But before we get started, please subscribe so that you'll be notified on a weekly basis when I post or whenever I post. And then give me a thumbs up for letting me know that I'm doing a good job, that you're enjoying what you're watching on a weekly basis. Affirmations, let's talk about that. That's so important. That's going to help you be successful throughout the entire week. You're going to say the affirmations several times a day, every single day. The quote that's going to be at the end of this video, you want to look at that quote. You want to read that quote. You want to let that quote penetrate within you. When you're saying the affirmations in the quote over and over to yourself, you're letting it sink into your subconscious mind. The subconscious mind is a powerful thing for the good and for the bad. And what we're talking about this week is we want to let it penetrate in our subconscious mind to uplift us and empower us on a daily basis. When those times when we get weak, when those times when we feel like there's no light at the end of the tunnel, those affirmations are going to lift us up and remind us you are powerful, you are strong, and you can do anything. That's what those affirmations are going to do. That's what those affirmations are there for. That's what that quote is there for. That quote is to remind you that you are powerful and that you can do anything. So let's get started with the affirmation for this week coming up. It is: I am smart. You are very smart. I am smart. You are very smart. I can figure out whatever I need to. I can figure out whatever I need to. There's no problem bigger than you. You can figure it out because you're smart. I am smart. I can figure out whatever I need to. Say it over and over several times a day. Many as you need to make it sink in, to make yourself believe what you're saying. That is why we repeat it over and over and over, to make ourselves believe what we're saying. So we're going to do this every day. We're going to do this several times every day, all throughout the week. And then after this is going to be a video of the pictures that I did for Instagram last week. And then you're going to have the quote at the end of that that's going to empower you, make you strong. So without further ado, what we're going to do is go ahead and go to the video and then on to the quote. Be powerful this upcoming week because you can do it. You are smart. Yes, you are. That's the next thing.
On top of the world. On top of the world.
I'm so excited about that. I have a new product that I want to share with you all. But before we get started, please do me a favor and subscribe so that you'll be notified when I do post new videos. And I do have many coming up because I have so many new products that I want to share with you all. Before we get started, there's a new product that I tried and I loved it. I loved it because of all the different benefits that it offers. GABA Oolong Tea, great product. It offers so many different benefits. And before we get started with that, let me show you what it actually looks like. This is a tea bag. It's loose pellets, loose tea. And it looks like that. I say pellets because that's what it looks like to me. Can you see that? So what you do is you will boil some water. And once you have your boiled water, you go ahead and put it in a teacup. Once you have it in a teacup, you'll take a spoonful of the tea, teaspoonful of the tea, and then you'll go ahead and put this in your teacup. Once you put it in the teacup, you'll let it seep for 3 minutes. Once the 3 minutes are up, it'll look like this. It looks like leaves. See that? Leaves. You know, like the fall from your tree in the fall, and then it rains, and it looks like that. So you'll go ahead and scoop all of this out of your teacup and then have your wonderful, fresh tea. Natural tea, that is. Natural tea that helps with so many different areas. So if we're dealing with anxiety, we're dealing with stress, we're dealing with sleepless nights, we're dealing with weight management, skin conditions, we want a little bit more lean muscle. Oh my gosh, it's right here. It's right here. It's right here. And it's natural. Definitely take advantage of it. Look into it. Below in the box, I'm going to put the website so that you can definitely look into it and get a bit more information. And I am going to put a 10% code in there for you all so that you can try this wonderful product. Let me know how it works for you. And if you don't mind, tell me which area that you were concerned about. Was it anxiety? Was it stress? Was it skin conditions? Whatever it was, and let me know if it actually helped you. I would appreciate that. And then I can share it with more viewers. Thank you so much for visiting. And don't forget, subscribe so that you'll be notified about all these new videos I have coming up. I'll talk to you all soon, and thank you for visiting. So hello, everybody. I hope you had a fabulous Easter weekend. And I'm coming to you with the affirmation for the week. I did it on Friday. It was Good Friday, and then we had the Easter weekend and all that good stuff. But today is Monday, so we'll start off with our affirmation to get us through this entire week. And then at the end of this video, you will have the recap of the photos that I did the week before. But then you'll also have the motivational quote to help get you through along with the affirmation. We'll do this on a weekly basis because with your drive and determination and then having these little tips, affirmation and motivational, you will be successful every week. You'll say them every day, the motivational, and then you'll say the affirmation every day throughout the week, and you'll be successful every day because you choose to be the best that you can be. So let's get started with that affirmation. It is that you are an optimist. You expect success and positivity. You expect positivity and success. Tell yourself this every single day. And you don't have to do it just once. You can do it several times throughout the day when you're starting to feel weak or you're starting to feel like you don't have the control that you want to have. To just remind yourself what you expect to have in your life. Do that and you will continue to have success every single day. I know that you will be successful because you are amazing. Yes, you are. And I'm here for you. So come back on a weekly basis and be here with me to be motivated and inspired and lifted up. So hey everybody, I'm so excited to be back with you to discuss or to share our affirmation for the week. So this affirmation will take you through all of next week, and then I'll have the Instagram photos that I did for the week and a video aspect of it. And then, last but not least, a motivational quote. The motivational quote will also inspire and motivate you all through next week. So you have your affirmation that you'll say every single day, and then your motivational quote that you'll look at every day to keep you motivated, inspired, and empowered so that you can be the best that you can possibly be. So let's get started. Affirmation for this upcoming week is, I have peace in my heart. I know that I am doing my very best. I have peace in my heart, and I know that I'm doing my very best. You'll say that every day to keep you motivated, empowered, and inspired to be the best you can possibly be. One day at a time. You are amazing. Aww. See you all next week.
What you finna do? What you finna do? What you finna do? What you finna do? I can slide like a ladder, but the cold assassin. Suicide bombing like I'm straight out of Aspen. Lights, camera, action, I'm the main attraction. Call me heartbreaking like I'm sorry, Miss Jackson.
So hey everybody, it's Angela. I'm so excited to be back with you all to share some great information for next week. So today, what I'll do is I'll give you a wonderful affirmation to last you for all of next week, and then a wonderful quote to help inspire you and lift you up in those times of need. Use each affirmation daily to make you more powerful. Say them several times. You can say them out loud, or you can say them internally, but just speak them on a daily basis several times if you can to help lift you up and empower you to be the best that you possibly can be. Then I'll have a short video after this that will show my last week's pictures, all in a video with some wonderful music. And then the most powerful part of it will be the quote, the powerful quote that will uplift you and empower you to be the best that you can possibly be. Doesn't that sound fabulous? Yes, it does. Okay, let's get started. The affirmation for the following week will be, I am strong. I am a warrior. I can do all things. Does that I can do all things sound familiar? For those that are Christians and believe in Jesus Christ, I can do all things through Jesus Christ who strengthens me. But if you don't believe in Jesus Christ, that's all fine and good. You are strong. You are a warrior and you can do all things. Period. You are strong. You can do all things. I didn't say that the right way. You are strong. You are a warrior and you can do all things. There we go. So say that over and over. When there's times where you're feeling as if there's no light at the end of the tunnel, remember this affirmation and say it to yourself that you are strong and that you are a warrior and that you can do all things, and it'll help you. You say it enough every day, several times a day, and it'll start to penetrate here in your subconscious. It makes you powerful. So you want to do these every single day, and then you want to look at the quote every single day, maybe several times a day. Just train. What we're doing on a weekly basis every day is training our minds to be powerful, unstoppable, the best that we possibly can be. And if we keep doing this, every week will be better than the last week was. You're becoming mentally powerful. Isn't that awesome? You're going to be unstoppable, and I'm going to help you get there. Amazing. So with that, before we go away, I would like for you all to please subscribe, because once you subscribe, you'll be notified every single time I post this wonderful information to help motivate and inspire you and empower you, so you don't want to miss it. So subscribe. And if you could please also give me a thumbs up. Give me a thumbs up. I love thumbs up. I totally would appreciate it. I do post this on IGTV and I do post this on YouTube. So if you want extra doses of this, subscribe to both of them. Follow both of them so that you never, ever, 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 ever miss this good information. Totally appreciate you all. Look at the video and enjoy it, and then look at the quote. Make it make you more powerful. Let it make you more powerful. Love you all, and I'll see you next week. Angela, I'm so glad to be back. I have a wonderful product that I want to share with you all. I'm really so excited about it. I couldn't wait to share this with you. This product is great for so many different areas, for so many different things that people are experiencing just because of life in general, meaning illnesses, stress, anxiety, all of those different areas. So before we get started, I am excited to share this with you, but before we get started, if you please can subscribe, because when you subscribe, I always say this to you all, when you subscribe, it will notify you when I post new information. And I do have a lot of good items coming up here soon. I'm working with a lot of different brands and then trying a lot of different products on my own. And I want to share them with you so you'll be informed about these products. Okay, so we'll get started now. This product is called, well, let's see. It's Zen Band. It's a Zen Band. So with the Zen Band, you will get Zen tunes. And they work together to make you happier. Anyways, the band looks like this. It's a band. It really is a band. So it goes over your head. But you can also use this as a mask, you know, like to sleep, a mask. So over your head and cover your eyes and all that good stuff. You can do that. You're like, okay, it's just a regular band with these cords hanging down. This band has speakers in it. Have you ever seen a band, a headband, or eye mask that had speakers in it? No, this was like a wonderful creation. So it does have the cords. You must plug it into your phone. I have an iPhone, so I have the attachment here. So normally this is how it comes. But because of me having an iPhone, I do have to have this attachment. That's why that's on there. And like I said, you'll put this on your head. It does have speakers in there. And that's where that little opening is. I'll go ahead really fast and pull these speakers out. They are removable for you. They're soft little cushion speakers. And the great thing about it is, like, if you're, you know, you're a side sleeper or whatever, it won't hurt. Look at that. See, not that thick. Pretty cool, huh? And then you can adjust these back in. You put these back in here and adjust them to make sure that they are over your ears. The great thing about the Zen tones is it focuses on energy, if that's what you need, focus, if you need better focus, if you need better sleep because you can't stay asleep, or you have anxiety because so much is going on, or stress, family issues, relationship issues, money issues, so many different areas. Then there is also tones for ADHD, OCD, all kind of diabetes, all kind of different health areas that it can help you with. There's different tones for that. And this particular program gives you the option to get what you need, what works for you. I think it's a wonderful program. And just the fact that with minutes a day, so like there are some sleeping tones that last for 50 minutes, so you can do this before going to bed. There's some that are in the daytime tones that you can use, and they're like 25 minutes. So it's a variety of different options available to you. But you know what? The great thing about this particular program is that it's natural. We aren't taking supplements. We aren't taking pills from the doctor. We're doing it natural. Now, not saying that you would quit any of these things, of course. This is just another option for you to incorporate it and maybe eventually not have to use those particular programs as much. That's all that this company is saying. But I think it's a great product. I tried it for sleeping and I love it. I will try it again for the pain and, you know, chronic illness, my multiple sclerosis. I will try that one tonight. I will be listening for that and I'll give you an update. But definitely take advantage of this if you can. It's nice, easy, nice material. They have different designs too. You don't have to get this one. They have plain ones. They have like yellow, pink, and you know, all different colors. I'm going to leave her website in the box and you can go ahead and check it out and see all the different colors that she has available. She does have t-shirts and cups and all those different things too. But I'm going to leave the website in there in the box, in the comment box. And then you can go check it out. And then let me know if you do get it. Let me know how it worked out for you. And then even which one you took an opportunity of. Thank you so much. And if you will all please do it for me. Like. Thumbs up, please. Please. And subscribe. I appreciate it so much. Good luck. And don't forget, let me know how it worked out for you. So hey everybody, I'm so glad to be back. I have a new product that I want to share with you all. But before we get started, if you could please subscribe right now so you don't forget later. Subscribe for me and then give me a thumbs up for doing a fabulous job and presenting and giving you all this wealth of information all right here in one spot. If you could do that for me, I greatly appreciate it. So let's get started. I'm so excited. We're going to talk about lip gloss today. It's lip gloss that is specifically made just for you. You get to pick and choose what you want in your lip gloss. Doesn't that make you feel like a famous person? It's made specifically for you. That is wonderful. You don't have to get that traditional lip gloss that sits on the shelf for several hours, weeks, months, days, years. You don't have to worry about that because as soon as you order online, that particular lip gloss is going to be made several hours shortly after you put your order in, and then it'll be shipped off directly to your door. Isn't that awesome? Doesn't that make you feel special? Well, you can get that with this company. It's Poppin' Glosses. Fabulous. And what I will do is I will put the web address down below just for you, so you can go check out that wonderful website and see all the wonderful products that they have available to you to make you look gorgeous. You're already gorgeous, but it just accents it. How about that? Okay, so let's get started. First lip gloss is this. It's pink and purple. Isn't that pretty? Look at that. Ooh. And do you see the glitter? Ooh. It's lovely, isn't it? So all you do is take the cap off. You can put it on your lips, or 2, dab it on your hand and put it on your lips. You can wear this way, or if you really love your lipstick because it gives it more color, you can take this just to moisturize your lips a bit better, and then or give your lipstick a different kind of look. You know, you may have your reds and your maroons and your brown. Imagine if you put this glittery look, red and purple on there, to give it a different cast. So many women will be envious, and they'll say, oh my gosh, where'd you get that from? I've never seen a lipstick that color. And you'll be able to say, well, my dear, my lip gloss that I've added to my lipstick was made specifically for me. I have to think about whether I want to share this location with you so that you too can have a lip gloss specifically made for you. No, just joking, just joking. You really want to share this with everybody because it's a fantastic product. And it has a lot of natural ingredients in it. So that's one color. And then there's all purple. That's all you want. You don't want any mixture. You just want all purple. You can do that. Or, you know what? I want no color at all. I want just clear. Bam! No problemo. You know what you can do? You saw this. You saw the little glitter in there. You can all get glitter in here. Or you saw this right here. No, sorry about that. I'm getting ahead of myself. So you can get glitter in here if you want to on your clear and leave it just that way. So many choices, so many options available to you, and you don't want to miss it because you can get all of this specially made just for you at a great, fantastic price. Who could ask for more? And with natural ingredients, it's a win-win. Several ways to wear the product you don't want to miss out. Let's move forward. There's a new product coming out for, what's the holiday that's coming up like very soon? It goes boom. What's all that, you guys? I think it's 4th of July, right? There's a product for that. Look at this. Isn't that fabulous? Isn't that beautiful? Look at the bag. Isn't the bag beautiful? Ooh, it's so dainty. It's so pretty. Drawstring with the lip gloss in there. What do? Oh, it's in there like that. Isn't that nice? Oops, I did too tight. Okay, so there we go. We have, for the 4th of July, we have the red, we have the white, we have the blue, and we have the little stars in there. There's different little things that you can get. You can get like glitter, you can get the little stars, you can get circles, you can get dots. So many different choices available to you. Oh, and smells, scents. We didn't talk about that. There's so many different scents that you can get in each one of these. Say for instance you want bubblegum. Say for instance you want cherry. Say for instance you want another flavor. You can get all of that at your choice because it's specifically made for you. You can decide when you go to that online website what you want in your lip gloss, what color you want in your lip gloss, because that option is yours because it's specifically made for you. Isn't that awesome to be able to do that? And again, the little things in there you can get, whether you want stars, dots, whatever you want, you can pick from it. And the scents, you can pick that as well. What I will do again is I will list below her website, his website, the company's website below, and then you'll be able to go ahead and pick what you want to pick and have it shipped directly to your door. Scents. You know what? I was going to put the smells, scents, fragrances below in the box, but I decided I wanted it to be more fun for you. So what I want to do is I want to put the website below, and I want you all to take advantage of the website below and go and check it out and see all the different scents that you have the option to purchase, to get specifically made, specially made for you. I want you to go ahead and do that. That would make it more fun, wouldn't it? Versus me listing below in the comment box what those scents are. So you go ahead, take advantage of that. Let me know your thoughts on it when you purchase it, how it worked for you, which flavor you got, which colors you got. I would love to find out what you all got. So please, below, when you get it, come back, share with me, let me know, because I would be excited to hear. But before you leave, please do what? Subscribe if you haven't already, and then give me a thumbs up for doing a fabulous job, and I will see you all later. So hey everybody, it's Angela. I'm so excited to be here with you all today. What I'm going to start doing on a weekly basis is sharing my pictures for the week all together for you all who missed them, the fun creative pictures that I'm doing for you all of fashion, fun, creativity, motivation, inspiration, all of that rolled up into one. I'll share that with you at the end of the week for you all that may have missed it on your feed or just may have missed it because of the way Instagram works. You'll be able to still see it on IGTV. I'm also going to include some inspiration with that, some motivational things. And I'm going to also do an affirmation on a weekly basis with you all. Even though I'm sure you're doing that all on your own, every now and again it does good to hear it from others. It just uplifts us more for some reason when we hear it from elsewhere. So that'll be me. I'll be uplifting, inspiring, empowering you all to make things a little bit better, hopefully. So today, our affirmation will be, I matter, you matter. The world needs you to fulfill your potential. So without you, the world cannot fulfill its potential, right? The world needs you to fulfill your potential so that they can do the things that they need to do. You matter to this world. Isn't that cool? Have you ever thought about that? So think about that. The world needs you to fulfill your potentials, okay? So with that, I'm going to go ahead and start with the pictures. And then at the end of that, there'll be a motivational note for you all. Thanks so much. Make sure that you come back weekly so that you can have all of this wonderful information and fun and motivation and powerful stuff. All right, see you all later.
Focus.
So hey everybody, it's Angela, and I'm so glad to be back. I have a new product that I'm excited to share with you all. But before we get started, what do I like for you all to do, please? Subscribe. Because you want to be notified when I'm posting all of these wonderful products and giving you all this great information. And then I always like when you do what? Give me a thumbs up, please. I'm gonna do a fabulous job for you, I promise. The product that I'm going to talk about today is a skincare product. And it's an issue that many of us talk about and have concerns about. It's the dark circles, it's the puffy eyes, it's the eye bags. And we're always trying to cover it up with makeup and all of those good things because we do not know how to get rid of them. So if there's a product that can help us with that, in addition to, I love anti-aging products. And this product is also an anti-aging product. So it'll help do all of the things I just mentioned, but then it also helps to firm and lift, to give us that lift, to make us look a little bit more youthful, a little bit longer, but also make our eyes look bright, excited, and healthy. It's a win-win, isn't it? This product, again, is a hydrating, rejuvenating eye cream, eye treatment. Looks like this. This is the box that it came in. Very lovely. And then here's the eye, or the bottle that it comes in. And then you can see the oil. This lasts a bit too. I use it twice a day. sometimes 3 because it feels so good. And I do it at night, but then I also do it in the morning before applying all of my makeup. So I do all my cleansers, toners, and all that stuff. And then I'll go ahead and apply this as well. And then any other treatments that I want to use, I can do all of that. Now, if I'm in a bit of a rush and I must go quickly, then I'll go ahead and rub it in. Otherwise, you can let it dry a little bit. So it has a roller ball on there. And look at that. It just glides right on nice and easy. And you don't really have to use this much. I kind of got carried away because I like the way that it feels. And it smells amazing. Oh my gosh. Wonderful product. Now, I'm going to read the ingredients to you. This box here, the ingredients, a bit too small for me, so I had to write them out. Some of the ingredients are English lavender flower, rose geranium flower oil, chamomile flower oil, sandalwood oil, cucumber fruit oil, carrot seed oil, nutmeg fruit oil, almond fruit oil. Oh my gosh. Is that like wonderful ingredients? All of that in a small little bottle. No wonder it's able to do all of those things for you. You see that? Yeah. Awesomeness. Dark circles. If you're bothered with dark circles, eye bags, puffy eyes, and you need some lifting and firming, this is the product. You don't want to miss out on it. With that, I am so done. But what I'm going to do in the description box, I'm going to put where you can get this product if you're interested in it, which is on Amazon.com and the company that makes it. I'll put all of that in there for you because you don't want to miss it. If those things are bothering you, why not try a natural ingredient or natural product with natural ingredients and essential oils? Oh my gosh, you don't want to miss out on that. But before you go, please subscribe and like, so you'll be notified because I got so much more coming. In fact, I got a couple more skincare products from this particular company that are awesome. Don't want to miss it. Thanks for visiting, and I'll see you again very soon. Hey everybody, it's Angela, and I'm so excited to be back with you all. I have a great, well, I was going to say great product, but I don't have a great product. I have many great items to share with you. I'm going to talk about the coronavirus. Now, you all may say, I've already heard some of this stuff, and that's okay, because it may touch the person who hasn't heard anything about it, and we may be able to save their lives. So therefore, but wait, before we get started, please do what I like most, which is thumbs up for me, please, saying that you like the video that I'm doing. And then also, please subscribe, because you don't want to miss the new ones that I have coming out. We're going to talk about the coronavirus today, and we're going to talk about how we can protect ourselves a little bit better if we have to leave the house. Best thing is to stay home and not go anywhere if you don't have to. But some of us do actually have to leave. And if we have to do that, and we want to be protected when we do that, correct? We do. So how can we do that? When we go out and about, first thing we must do is we must have our N95 mask. Now, I mean, you do whatever you can to protect yourself if you don't have the N95. Just make sure that your mouth and nose are covered. So if someone does sneeze, cough, or breathe, understand that even breathing, if you're not far away, can affect you. It's not just coughing and sneezing, it's breathing too, because we release these particles when we talk. Did you know that? Yeah. So it's still dangerous, and that's why they tell you, because it's airborne. When I talk, it's airborne. So that's why they tell you to be at least 6 feet apart. See, 6 feet. Look, that's not even 6 feet yet. No, that's 4. That's 5. Okay, this is 6 feet. Look at that. Look how long that is. You see that? That's 6 feet. So take a 6 foot tall man, and that's how far you need to be from a person, even with this. You want to be is that the right way? No. Even with this, you need to be 6 feet apart. Okay, so 6 feet apart, wear the mask, and we want to take our hand sanitizer with us at all times. It doesn't have to be huge, of course. They have smaller bottles. But you need to take this with you. So if you touch a counter, you touch a doorknob, whatever the case may be, do your hands immediately, because if you don't, you may decide you want to sneeze and you want to stop yourself from sneezing. You do that, guess what? Germs now in your nose, and now it's in your bloodstream, and then we got all kind of complications going on here, possibly. Or your eye starts to itch for some reason. Have you ever noticed when you don't want to sneeze, you're in church or you're somewhere where you must be quiet for some reason? Achoo, achoo, achoo. Oh my gosh, really? Or they tell you, whatever you do, keep your hands off your face, don't do this, don't do that. For some reason now your eyes are just itching like crazy and you want to touch them. Or something's on the side of your mouth and you want to do it. So you know what, you want to eliminate all that good stuff. Use this immediately after touching any and everything. Do this and clean it immediately. When you're at home, you want to use soap much as possible. Keep your hands clean, protect it and all that good stuff. At home, you want to use hand sanitizer, hand sanitizer. Disinfectant spray every opportunity that you get. Keep the germs and all the nastiness away by killing all that stuff. This stuff kills 99.9% of germs, which most disinfectant sprays do that. So any disinfectant spray will work just fine. Alrighty, and did you know how good vitamin C is for you? I don't know about you all. Did you go to the store and try to find vitamin C and the shelves were like empty? There was no vitamin C whatsoever. As soon as they said, boost up your immune system as much as possible. And then for people who have all this other junk going on, if you're 60 and older, or if you have illnesses with your immune system, or diabetes, or you have this, or you have that, your immune system is compromised, you're going to be the first at risk. Well, all of those people, including myself, multiple sclerosis, we said, let's go get some vitamin C, and there was none. So therefore, we can all take advantage of this vitamin C here in the fruit section. And guess what? It's tons of this fruit. Nobody's running to take this away. So to go and get you some vitamin C oranges, and this will work for you. It's more natural. It's good for you. All of that stuff, and it'll help boost your immune system. Of course, it has the vitamin C in it, and they taste fabulous. So why not just go ahead and do that? Okay, you all. That's it. That's all I have for you. That's the basic. If you're not going to stay at home, or you can't stay at home because you have to go out and about, do all of those things. Protect yourself. Okay, you all. I am so done. And please do what for me again? Like, and subscribe, because I have some really good stuff coming up and don't want you to miss it at all. Okay? Can we do that for me? I appreciate it. Love you all. So hello, everybody. I'm so excited to come back to you all and share a wonderful product by It's Poppin' Glosses. I've shared a product in the past, lip gloss, with you, and this is another one of her products. It's called Lip Scrub by It's Poppin' Glosses, and it looks like this. At one time or another, we've all needed to use lip gloss, or we have used lip gloss because of different reasons. One, probably because of the season. It could be winter, it could be summer, but with both of those times we have dryness. That's the common factor, dryness, and that's where the lip scrub comes in. So we're going to go ahead and get started with that, and we're going to go ahead and test it out for you. We'll show you how simple it is and how wonderful you can feel after you use this particular product by It's Poppin' Glosses. Okay, nice and easy. Oh, you know what? Okay, the reason why I'm hesitating is because there's two ways that you can use this. You can use one with a brush, or you can do one with your finger. So today, we're just going to go ahead and use our finger. When I say brush, like a toothbrush or something like that, you can use. So it's nice and easy. You can do it one of two ways. You can do it with a wet mouth, wet lips, or you can do dry lips. I prefer dry lips to get a better scrub. That works for me, but you do have those options. So it's nice and easy. I'm using the finger with the shortest nail. So it's nice and easy. You'll go ahead and get some out, and then you go ahead and scrub it on your lips. Nice and easy. And get it all around your lips and on the side of your mouth. Go ahead and rub that in for a couple of seconds. It's all over. I don't know if you guys can see it. All of it looking really pretty. So you rub that all over. I have wet this washcloth already, so then what I'm going to do is I've scrubbed it all around, got it all on my lips, loosened up the dead skin. So I'm going to rub off the dead skin now with this wet washcloth. Going to rub that off, and any excessive dead skin that's on my lips and around my mouth. Going to rub all of that off. I'm rubbing my lips together to make sure I'm getting it all off. Okay, it's all off. Did that with the It's Poppin' Glosses. No, I'm sorry, It's Poppin'. It's Poppin' Glosses lip scrub. The great thing about this lip scrub is you can choose what color you want. You can choose what smell you want. You can choose the color, the smell. Yeah, color, smell. Yeah, that's it. And I chose bubble gum. It smells amazing, but you do have many other options. And I'm going to put the website below, and then I'll have it right up there. You see it? It's right there. Right there. It's popping glosses and all that other good stuff. It's right there. And then I'll have it down here in the comments. And then you can go ahead and go to her website, and you'll see all the different products that she offers, as well as the ingredients in there and all of that wonderful stuff. And the fact that she'll make it for you, it's not sitting on a shelf, it's not sitting waiting to be shipped somewhere already prepared. When you order, she'll make this up for you. This, the lip glosses, all that wonderful stuff is made for you when you order. Isn't that fabulous? Where can you really get that done very often? Normally the storage has already been sitting there and you don't know how long it's been sitting. So we don't have to worry about that. So all of this is off. My lips feel like baby soft. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some of her lip gloss on to moisturize my lips. It's poppin' glosses. I'm going to go ahead and put this on. This particular lip gloss has glitter in it and then some other little flakes that I picked. I had a choice. It was like an a la carte. And then, guess what smell? Bubblegum. So I'm going to go ahead and put that on my lips. My lips feel superb, as well as smell impeccable. You like that word, impeccable? Because I have done my lip scrub and I have done my lip gloss. Okay, I'm back. My lip gloss. I feel fabulous. I highly recommend the product. Go check the website out that's above here or below. And let me know what you think. Go try some products out and let me know what you think. They're reasonably priced. You have the option to pick what you want. It's made specifically for you. It's a win-win. Thank you so much for visiting. Please subscribe. And then please give me a thumbs up. Lets me know I'm doing a good job. You definitely want to subscribe because when I make new videos, it will make you aware that I've made new videos. And you don't want to miss them because I have a whole bunch of new videos coming up that I want to get likes for. So please, please, please give me a thumbs up. I appreciate you all, and I'll see you soon. So hey everybody, this is Angela. Today I am coming to you with some help for cramps. You know how all ladies and young ladies have, sorry guys, this is just for the ladies today. You know how all different ladies and women have to go through those horrid cramps at some point in their life. And you try so many different things, from the Tylenol to the Midol, the Pamprin, and there's so many different things out there. You'll do the heating pad and etc. And they work for a little bit or sometimes not at all, even with the resting consistently, and it just messes up your whole day and you don't get to do the things that you really want to do. So, one of the things that you can try is, and I know many of you may have heard of this, and that's exercising, right? And who wants to exercise when they have cramps, but it actually does help. So that's leg lifts, crunches, even some actually go walking, you know, like around the block or something of that sort, or if you have a treadmill, trying that, and it helps to loosen that tightness in that area for you. But you may have heard of those, but I don't think many of you have heard of this remedy that I am going to show you. This is a generic brand, and I forgot where I got it from, but you all have heard of Vicks Vapor Rub, right? Well, it works phenomenally. Is that a word? Phenomenally. It works really good. So this is a no-name brand, but it's like Vicks Vapor Rub, and it works really, 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 really good. And Vicks Vapor Rub in this particular product is like, it relaxes the muscle, and it's because of the ingredient, that ingredient in it, which is like a camphor oil. I know I may be, yeah, that's what it is, but I may be pronouncing it incorrectly. So it's CAMPHOR. That ingredient helps sore muscles, tight muscles, to help them to relax. So even if you're working out, this is another thing, another tip for you. You don't have to pay me now. You can pay me later when you get these amazing results. But if you have worked out and then a couple of days later, you know, you're like, oh my gosh, I'm so sore. Well, this would help with that. So all you're going to do is, back to cramps, all you're going to do is take this, rub, you know, what it looks like, right? Wait a minute, my phone went out a little bit. Okay, so you know what it looks like. And you'll just take that and rub it on your stomach area and give it a couple minutes, maybe 10, 15 minutes, and then you'll start feeling better. So try it out. Let me know what you think, how it worked for you. I'd greatly be interested in hearing how wonderfully well it did for you. Thanks so much, you all, and I'll see you soon.